Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we went to break, Moxie Akari has encountered and got in front of Miss Eve, one of our newest talents here on FSCW. So, we get right back into it and pick it up right where we left off at. You got some nerve showing up here unannounced and cowardly attacking an entire division. Just who the hell do you think you are? First off, I suggest that next time you put one of your extremities near me, it is because you wish it amputated. This isn't something you want, darling. Trust me. And second, what I do is none of your damn business. You've been warned, bitch. Oh, where this is gonna go. It's gonna be bad. Well, let's just see it. I asked for a match tonight against you so I can beat your ass. Oh, ha 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 ha. It's funny that you think you can come at me at all. You're a joke. Practically a cartoon. Ooh, bitches got claws. You better get ready, cupcake. That match is next. You're right. And I know how to use them quite nicely. Beat your ass in a bit, dear. So this is going to explode right the fuck now. To catch up with those who didn't possibly watch last week, there was a Divas Division brawl right at the beginning of the show. And as that was going on, Miss Eve was arriving. And she had went to the comment of time to say hello, and immediately started taking out the Divas. First, Junko Yokota was taken out. Second, it was Sabrina. Thirdly, we don't know how it happened, but Donna Priestman was found unconscious in the locker room. Then, after a match between Cade Vermont and Moxie, Miss Eve appeared and beat the hell out of both of them, hitting Cade Vermont with a DDT and just throwing left and right at Moxie. So this is going to end one of two ways. Very badly regardless. So Moxie looks ready to go, but catch up on speed on Miss E. She was in on the MMWF Ignition promotion. She was there for a couple years. Then there were situations and things came up where she was forced to leave the company. So for about a month or two, she went on the indie circuit. And then she found her way to FSTW. Eve. Looking very interesting. Not much is known about Miss Eve, but nothing new about what she's been doing for those couple months or what she learned, but she's in the FSCW now. And going to look to start dealing with Moxie. And from the get-go, she said she's here to make an impact, and she's gonna force you to remember her face when she beats it into your skull. So here we go.
Here we go. This match will not be pretty. It will be grit and power and determination that will determine.
Eve opens with right hand right into a headlock and drops the elbow straight to Moxie's arm. Eve, right quick,
If you haven't done it yet,
was right on her and hits a hammerlock scoop slam.
all your favorite superstars.
Eve, out of nowhere, Moxie arm drags her right quick. But Eve avoids it and gets right on her, punches to the midsection, goes behind. Standing switch into a headlock. And Moxie sends Eve into the corner. Moxie puts Eve up top. And Moxie, trying to get out early, goes for a backside suplex. Moxie goes to the wrist lock. Eve counters, goes behind the waist lock. Moxie counters to a headlock. And Moxie hits the net breaker, the sit-out net breaker. Moxie goes behind. And beautiful head scissors, Hurricanrana head scissors there. And drops a double knee right on Eve. Kicks the midsection, goes to the headlock. Eve counters. And big STO out of nowhere. Picks Moxie back up, goes right to that headlock. And set up for, looks like a double underhook something, but just turns her inside out. Eve picks up Moxie. Eve hits the right hand. Moxie goes behind. Eve counters to a headlock. And he goes to the wrist lock and drops that elbow right to the joint of bicep. And another STO out of nowhere. Holy shit. Eve's quite quick for being right to another hammerlock scoop slam. Eve picks up Moxie. Goes behind. Hits the headlock. And Moxie counters to a headlock of her own. And Moxie throws Eve in the corner. Moxie hits a drop kick, dropping her. And Moxie hits a nice, beautiful mule kick there. Eve backs up slightly, but Eve goes right back to the head. Eve throws Moxie into the opposing corner. And goes for something that Moxie was, I don't know what the hell just happened, but goes into a wrist lock. And good, look at the vertical suplex strength of Eve. Moxie punches her in the midsection. Moxie goes behind and hits a beautiful swinging sit-out net breaker per se? I don't know. Big soccer kick to the swallow of the back. But Eve gets right back up like it did nothing. Eve puts Moxie into the ropes. And Moxie quickly escapes. But big right hand, Eve goes behind. Moxie counters into a wrist lock. And wow, Eve's very maneuverable. Goes up to the headlock. Moxie gets in the headlock, but Eve counters it into a headlock of her own. And Eve trying to turn Moxie inside out yet again. Dropping her flat on her head. Drops the heel right into Moxie's face. But Moxie sweeps the legs out of Eve. And Moxie goes right after that knee. But Eve gets right back up unfazed. Big right hand. Goes to the wrist lock. And there's her beautiful sidewalk slam. Eve picks up Moxie. Big knee to the midsection. And oh dear God! Toke tosses the hell out of Moxie. Dumps her right on her head.
She's lucky to get out of here.
And Eve taking outside. Eve's going, oh, God damn it! Leave my announce table alone. Oh well, that didn't work out too well. Eve grabs Moxie. They counter each other, counter. Eve grabs Moxie. Eve throws Moxie on the table. What's Eve gonna do now? Is she taking it to the air? Eve, take it to the air. Big moonsault off the top roast. Holy shit. Very amazing by Eve there. She got some serious height. Moxie goes right back to that soccer kick. Moxie picks up Eve. Throws Eve back into the ring. Moxie drops the elbow, followed by a leg drop. Moxie goes for a springboard. Springboard Hurricanrana.
Tremendous action in this match.
Moxie picks up Eve. And Moxie going for the Widow's Peak. No, that's the Gory Bomb. My apologies. Moxie picks up Eve. And Eve, big, holy shit! Beautiful fisherman suplex there, and Moxie's calling for something. What she got in mind? Spins her around, and beautiful spinning Samboplex. Moxie calls that the D-Skater. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. Moxie surprisingly steals a match away from Eve. But I don't think Moxie was able to fully meet her goal when she said she was going to beat her ass. Because majority of that match, it was all Eve. And Eve, I think, got surprised. But Moxie hits that D-Skater. It's on a little bit of roller derby thing, but what's going on next? And oh, wait. Moxie's trash talking Eve as Eve's walking up to the back. Now Moxie's still in the ring, still hitting to her crowd and saying that she's going to finish beating Eve's ass next week. And like again, she's still going crazy. And oh, wait a second. Oh, fuck, here comes Eve again. She's not done yet, and oh, God! Eve taking that iron lead pipe and beating the hell out of Moxie. I told you, I'll make you remember this face. You want more? Just ask. I will be more than happy to deliver. Gee, that's going to set up some interesting stuff next week. That was Eve all match. But Moxie hits that move out of nowhere. But she paid for it. So while our medics and security staff go in there, and oh fuck, here we go. The twins. Those two are not very happy with her. If you remember, Stroll, the first Rumble we had in FSCW, he took out 4 people, and oh shit, here we go. The brothers are beating the hell out of each other. These guys have been fighting each other forever. And the Royal Rumble didn't show off more. Marcus eliminated Stroll this time around. The ref's calling for this is going to be a match this evening. But but Stroll and Marcus, these guys have one of the longest rivalries going on between. As I said, Stroll, the first Rumble we had in the FCW, took out 5 superstars in the Royal Rumble. Well, he holds the record for the most eliminations in a Royal Rumble right now. And in the tournament, he beat his brother. The last tournament King of the Ring championship we had in the first round, Stroll beat his brother. Now, fast forward, after more and more encounters, his brother gets the advantage. And Marcus beats Stroll in this year's Royal Rumble. So this is going to set up for a big brawl forever. Marcus puts Stroll under the wrist lock. Stroll counters into a headlock. And Marcus clothesline brother with authority. I talked to him earlier and he says he's sick and tired of being in the shadow of his brother. So they're going to just beat the absolute hell out of each other. Big back body drop there from Marcus on Stroll. Marcus picks up Stroll. Big right hand, big left hand, but Stroll counters and goes behind on Marcus. Spins him around. Goes to the hammerlock. Drops the elbow. Beautiful float over DDT. Stroll just gonna try and beat his brother to death, costing him his spot in the next tournament. Marcus drops the shin breaker, stomps on him, picks Stroll back up. Stroll goes to the headlock. Marcus counters in a headlock of his own. Big scoop slam. Sends him right down. Marcus again, just punishing his brother. They lock up. They stalemate. Stroll backs up a little bit, and Marcus goes back to the head. But Stroll powers out. Marcus, they lock up again. Marcus wins again, gets into a headlock. But gets countered yet again by Stroll. Stroll gets into a headlock, goes into the wrist lock. Drops the forearm to the bicep. Stroll goes back to the head, but Marcus counters, goes to the waist lock. Hits a big backbreaker, neckbreaker-esque. But Big goes for a clothesline, but Stroll counters into a twisting arm drag. They lock up again. Big fight field between these two. They actually are just pissed and hate each other. And they're brothers. So much for blood being thicker than water, but they lock up again. And they stalemate again. Marcus hits him. Hits the belly to back suplex. Marcus picks up Stroll. Stroll backs up Marcus, and Marcus hits a big boot on Stroll. Stroll gets out of that headlock, and Marcus throws him to the farthest corner. And Marcus is putting his Stroll up onto the corner. And Marcus choking his brother, choke tossing him right to the ground. Big top rope choke slam there out of Marcus. But Stroll immediately says that's enough of that bullshit, and then walks right into a big back body drop. And again, Stroll fighting on all cylinders. Again, you hit him hard, he comes back quicker. Big head scissors takedown. Correction, that was a Frankensteiner. My apologies. Marcus goes behind, standing switch. Throws Stroll into the corner. Hits a big clothesline, but Stroll answers with a Samboplex out of the corner. Big right hand, but just going back and forth. These two. God damn. Beating the absolute hell out of each other. They lock up again. Marcus wins this round, goes to the waist lock, standing switch. Throws Roll as a pullback sidewalk slam. Marcus rolls Stroll over there. He's going for that moose knuckle. But Stroll is going to fight his way to the ropes. And no, he's going to power his way out. And drops Marcus flush on his back. Stroll picks up Marcus. Stroll slides behind, waist lock. Hits a nice little teardrop suplex. Stomps on him. Stroll goes right back to that head. But Marcus counters, goes to the waist lock. And Marcus hits another shin breaker on Stroll. Marcus picks up Stroll, throws him into the ropes, and dumps him on the outside. But Marcus is there, but Stroll counters. And Stroll jumping up top. Beautiful over castle DDT. Stomps on him, followed by a big elbow drop to the center of the stomach. Big left hook. They lock up again. And Marcus sets up a vertical suplex. Beautifully executed. Marcus gets thrown into the ropes. Stroll, nope, Marcus hits him this time, and they're taking it outside. And Stroll and Marcus going at it on the outside. Marcus throws Stroll into the barricade. And Stroll eats the steps. God, that'll make you have knee surgery right the fuck now. Big right hook. Another right hook from Stroll. But Marcus throws him into the barricade. And Marcus throws him into the other set of steps and drops him, makes him faceplant right on the steps. Marcus picks up Stroll, and Stroll stuttering, but Marcus catches him. And Marcus hits the mage strike. And he's not finished with him. He's shooting for the cover, but he's not. He's going to try and end his brother's career, but Stroll counters out of the powerbomb. Beautifully executed. Stroll picks up Marcus. And he's going for the beautiful cross arm breaker on the outside, but Stroll is able to power his way out of it. And we will be right back, ladies and gentlemen, to this action.